Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nation's Emperor here, back today with another video. And today, guys, we got a very special video today. We've been doing a lot of episodes of our Let's Play series, and I love that series. Definitely going to let it continue pretty much on a daily basis as it has been. But we had a bunch in a row, so I thought we could use a little bit more spice, something special. And oh boy, guys, today do we have something special. So, as you can see right here on screen, this is the Plasma Mammoth from Battle Nations. This is one of the very first brand new content we have gotten in Battle Nations. Of course, we've been getting updates out of the wazoo. We're getting new levels, new units, new buildings, all of that. And that's great, especially with the missions and all that. But that's just bringing back old Battle Nations. This is one of the very first things that's brand spanking new. Was not an old Battle Nations, but it is a new Battle Nations. And man, does it look beautiful. So just wanted to make this quick video real quick, talking about, discussing a little bit, maybe its power ranking, how it's going to be, and just various things like that. So first things first, let's just cover what this is for anybody who's unaware of. On the Battle Nations Patreon, which is what's funding the recreation of this game, there were two limited edition Patreon units. Those were the Diamond Tank, which hasn't been revealed yet, and this Plasma Mammoth right here. And we've known about this for several months. In fact, funny enough, my very first two videos on this channel were discussing the Diamond Tank and the Plasma Mammoth right here. So, and obviously we didn't have, idea of what they looked like. I just grabbed a random image off Google for the Plasma Mammoth and a diamond chain necklace for the Diamond Tank. But nevertheless, here we actually have what it looks like. If you're wondering what the Diamond Tank looks like, we don't quite know yet. It hasn't been released, but that's probably going to change. I'm willing to bet pretty freaking soon. Probably not like immediately, but like within the next week or two, I'm willing to bet we'll probably see the Diamond Tank. But now we do know for a fact what the Mammoth Tank what the Plasma Mammoth looks like, and it looks like this right here. And now it's just a question of, okay, well, how do you get it? Well, unfortunately, it is limited edition, but the good news is if you're a Patreon donor on Battle Nations and donated the Mammoth tier at least once, it was very expensive. It was $300. But if you did get it, you will be getting this bad boy for free, or I guess for the payment of your $300 Patreon subscription. So that is unfortunately the only way to get it. Exact same way with the Diamond Tank. I'm not sure if it's too late to get it. If you did want it, you could check on the Battle Nations Patreon for more information. I'll also link it down below in the description below. And yeah, let's now talk a little bit about its power ranking. So I'm going to throw up on screen real quick this little meme I made of the power ranking of the current mammoths, because believe it or not, there are so many freaking different trainable mammoths in Battle Nations. This game really loves its mammoths. And we have, of course, at the very top right there, just the regular Elder Mammoth, the Matriarch Mammoth. Then we have the Artillery Mammoth, Tank Mammoth, and then finally, of course, the king of them all, the GOAT, the Legendary Mammoth. And also, I just want to take note, look how close these two are. The Legendary Mammoth and the Plasma Mammoth right here, very definite there was some inspiration here. And there's no problem with that at all. Exact same game, all good. But yeah, everything from the color of its fur being the very similar gray to even the chains and whatnot, on its tusk and on its back leg for, the Plasma Mammoth, very clear took inspiration from that. And with that being said, I think a very big question a lot of people ask is, of course, how strong is this bad boy going to be? How good is he going to be? And I think the answer is pretty freaking good, right? I don't think he's going to be a pushover. However, I do want to say I don't think he's going to be too overpowered. My guess, if we'll throw that Yoda meme back up real quick, I love my Star Wars. If you look at the Mammoth Tank at the second to last, and then of course the Legendary Mammoth, I imagine this Plasma Mammoth is going to be somewhere between the two. I think he's going to be stronger than a Mammoth Tank, I'd be willing to bet. However, weaker than a Legendary Mammoth. Because, of course, there's a lot of discussion of how legendary animals should be reintroduced, if they are too OP, if we should be limited to one, if they should even be brought back at all that stuff. But for the most part, just about everybody agrees they were extremely powerful. And I don't think Madrona Games is going to want to give, the top donors on Patreon, something that's just going to let them steamroll free-to-play players. I don't think that's the type of action Madrona Games is going to take. I think they want to make sure Patreon users get their money's worth, and that's completely understandable. If you drop $300 on this thing, I think you freaking deserve it, right? But I don't think they want it to just be an immediate game winner, right? I don't think they want you to go into PvP with this thing and just rip into anybody who, didn't donate to the Patreon or maybe even can't afford, to buy nanopod units. So I think it's probably going to be somewhere between the two. As far as how useful it'll be, I mean, probably a while. Again, I think it's going to be stronger than a Mammoth tank, which was a limited edition unit itself. Again, I just don't think it's going to reach the exact same level of, a per se legendary Mammoth, because again, that guy was just crazy powerful. And one more thing I did want to discuss, when the diamond tank comes out, I will definitely discuss it. I think it will be a little bit easier to guesstimate, because from current estimations, it is probably just going to be a regular mega tank, maybe even just a heavy tank, but with a diamond coating, so it's really just going to be vanity. But this guy right here, as you can see, he looks unique. He looks special. He looks like he is going to have a few new attacks, maybe some abilities, and hopefully something to do with that plasma, because that thing, it looks like blood. It's incredible. And I wouldn't be surprised if he has something like cybernetics. I mean, it does look like he has cybernetics, at least in a cybernetic exoskeleton with that metal plating in his back. And, of course, it looks like he was somewhat domesticated, as we talked about with the legendary Mammoth, who was probably a, wild beast of legend until it was captured by humans. He appears to be somewhat the same way. However, while it's kind of built up in mythology that the legendary Mammoth was a wild animal until it was caught by humans and then forced domesticated, I think this guy was maybe just a regular Mammoth, maybe just like a regular Mammoth matriarchy who was captured, experimented on, and turned into this beast, turned into this crazy construction of a monster, right? And yeah, I mean, just wanted to make this quick video showing it off for anybody who isn't on the Discord or the Battle Nations Reddit. If you want to check out either one of those, I'm leaving links in the description below. They're great places. You get a lot of Battle Nations information and just a lot of people to talk about Battle Nations with. Especially on the Discord, you can jump in the general on there and just about anybody's there. If you want to ever talk to me, just at me in that Discord, and if I see it, I'll definitely reply to you. And of course, you can always leave comments here. And yeah, that will just about be it for today, guys. Want to discuss this awesome unit because he is just freaking epic. And whether or not he becomes the strongest unit in the game or just the same strength as, a Matriarch Mammoth, I think he is going to make an excellent trophy. This guy right here shows that you personally helped with the development of Battle Nations. And I think that's something extremely special. So even if he's not good in the sense of combat, as the sense of, he's not like overpowered, he still will be an awesome freaking fracking trophy, exactly like the diamond tank as well. And yeah, guys, that will do it for us today. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you have any thoughts on this Mammoth, Plasma Mammoth yourself, please comment down below what you think of him. I would love to get a discussion started with you and the other community members, as long as it's somewhat related to this Plasma Mammoth or Battle Nations, and as long as you're respectful towards everybody, anything goes in the comments down below. But yeah, let me know what you think of this guy. Do you think he's going to be like one of the best units in the game? Do you think he's just going to be a trophy? Do you like him? Do you dislike him? Is he exciting to you? Do you disappoint? Just let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, with all that being said, that will do it for us today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this Battle Nations unit review, this coverage of new Battle Nations content. It feels so good to say that. And with all that being said, that will do it. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, have a great rest of your day.